Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another video from your favorite podcast channel. As usual, I am your host, Mark, and today we are listening to a conversation between two young ladies about success and how to be successful in today's modern world, which is a really important topic, by the way. I hope this video helps you with your English skills, such as listening and vocabulary, which we are going to cover in this video. And without wasting any time, let's jump right in.
Hey, Jemma, you weren't here yesterday. Everything okay?
Hey, Nova. Yeah, I was just a little off, but I am back now. Thanks for asking. How was class without me?
Pretty cool. Mrs. Peterson discussed some of last week's things, but there wasn't anything I hadn't anticipated. Actually, something came up yesterday in class. We had history class discussing what success in our generation entails, and somehow it dawned on me. Last night I was thinking about it all the night. Now, tell me, what do you think real success is, exactly? I mean, success as in the modern context. I ask from you since you read books a lot and have a high understanding of most ideas.
That's nice from you, and a very good question, too. It's funny you mention that because I've been thinking about success a lot lately, too. Like in the past, success seemed pretty straightforward, right? You went to school, got a good job, maybe bought a house and your dreamed car, or got married. But today, it feels like so many different ways to define it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think our parents' generation probably thought it was all about having a job and a family, but things change so fast today that I am not sure that's the only thing anymore.
Totally. And with social media and all the opportunities online, it feels like success is more about how visible you are, or how much influence you have. I mean, you look at people on YouTube or Instagram, they might not have traditional jobs, but they make a ton of money and are super famous. So, is that success?
Yeah, that's wild to think about. I mean, some of those people probably didn't even go to college or anything, but they built something huge just by sharing their lives or talents online. I guess it shows you don't have to have any particular degree or a normal job in order to succeed now. You can create your own path.
For sure. It's like they make their own rules. However, at the same time, I wonder if that kind of success is sustainable. Being an influencer might be cool for a while, but does it not seem like it fades? One day you're trending, and the next, you're forgotten. Or you don't care much about big things then. I mean 200,000 likes instead of 20, and in long term, you lose that feeling of happiness. Is that kind of success real success?
Yeah, I see what you mean. Like success based on popularity or trends could be really temporary. But then, on the other hand, people who make it last, who manage to keep their audience or stay relevant, that's still a form of success, right? It's just about how much you adapt and keep up with what people want.
True. I think it's about adaptability. If you can't keep up with the change or don't remain in touch with people, then perhaps you're losing your place. But still, I believe success goes beyond popularity or richness. It's like somebody who helps others or does something for a career that shows one should produce a positive impact. Doctors or teachers, for example, are certainly one form of success. They don't receive as much acknowledgement, but they are working to make a difference.
Absolutely. Success isn't necessarily only about wealth and fame. It could also be making things better for someone else. It could mean getting a job someone enjoys or just being helpful. Maybe even bringing about some betterment in society. That sounds like the very essence of success. Fulfilled, satisfied, all that good stuff.
Absolutely. And I think more and more people are waking up to that realization nowadays. It is not just about the accomplishment of stuff or checking a box of completions. Success also means being contented with where one stands in life. Many people nowadays have realized that it is not just about earning that huge paycheck or getting that white-collar job. Sometimes success could mean finding the right balance. For example, having enough time for family, friends, and even for hobbies. I even want to persist. Success can be very small things that make us happy. For instance, a week ago, I was crossing the street and then suddenly an old woman asked for help. She wanted to cross the street too and get the train. I just say yes. But for her, it was something else. I could see the sparkle in her eyes when she thanked me. She insisted too that few people do that today.
Correct. I have friends who left good-paying jobs to go part-time or start doing something they love doing, like photography or writing. They earn less, but they feel a lot happier. That's a form of success as well. It is about doing what makes you feel good rather than just what makes you rich.
Yeah. And I think success should also be about personal growth, like getting better at things, learning new skills, and becoming a more confident version of yourself. For some people, success is just overcoming their own struggles or fears. It's not always about the big wins. It's the small personal victories.
Oh, I love that. It's like if you're improving yourself, dealing with challenges, and growing every day, that's a kind of success too. It's not about reaching some perfect place, but just getting better over time. And honestly, I think it's way more important to focus on your own progress than to compare yourself to others. What that famous saying? The best way of comparison is to compare yourself with yourself, your past with present. Yeah, that's it.
Jemma. True story. Everyone's journey is different, and comparison always equals frustration. It's all about perspective, I think. If it feels like a good life, aligned with your values and goals, that's success, even though it's going to look a lot different from someone else's work.
To be honest, I think that's something we're learning more and more. Success is personal. It's not a one-size-fits-all thing. For some people, it might be having a high-paying job. For others, it's about freedom, creativity, or helping others. The way people define success is as unique as they are.
Completely. And that's why people are more focused on purpose now. I get it now. You see more people wanting to have a positive impact, whether it's through their work or in their personal lives. Success doesn't have to be about being at the top. It's about what you contribute and how you feel about what you're doing. Like, there's that whole idea of living with intention, you know? Doing things that really matter to you, not because society says that is the right thing to do.
For sure, I believe that many people have started realizing now that you cannot chase success without any sense or meaning. It is very easy to lose one's way by focusing only on external rewards like money, fame, and recognition. Success is actually all about being in balance with your own truth.
Even mental health has become so important in the conversation. People start realizing that you have to care for your mind and emotions the same way as you do everything else. When you are healthy mentally and have peace with yourself, then you are a real success.
Absolutely. Absolutely. The balance between living healthily and happily is important in regard to success because you cannot have outward success without internal. And I feel like people are becoming better and better at that understanding, not just doing something, but enjoying it, liking it. It's nice to think that success doesn't have to be defined by anyone else's standards. It can be something personal, something that makes you feel fulfilled.
That is a perfect way to put it. Success is about being happy with who you are and how you live your life. And I think more and more people are realizing that, especially as we see more examples of people choosing different paths to success. And at the end of the day, success is about living life on your own terms. If you're doing what feels right for you, then that's what really matters.
I'm really glad we talked about this. It makes me think about how I view success. Thanks for sharing important ideas about this crucial topic.
Me too. I think we both have a better perspective on it now. Success doesn't have to be a big, dramatic thing. Sometimes it's just about enjoying the little moments and being true to yourself.
And that's a wrap for today's conversation. I hope you guys enjoyed hearing what Nova and Jemma had to say about success in today's world. It really made me think about how we all define success in our own ways, whether it's about happiness, impact, or personal growth. I'd be happy to hear your thoughts, so drop a comment below and let me know. What does success mean to you? If you enjoyed the video, do not forget to thumbs up and subscribe so you never miss future content. I've got some other great discussions and videos coming your way soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. anticipated, expected, or looked forward to something in advance. Example, the weather forecast had anticipated rain, so they brought umbrellas just in case. Impact, a strong effect or influence that something has on something else. Example, social media stars may not have traditional careers, but their impact on the younger generation is undeniable. Sustainable, capable of being maintained or continued over time without exhausting resources. Example, the company focused on sustainable farming practices to protect the environment. Adapt, to adjust or change in response to new conditions. Example, he had to adapt to the new school system when his family moved to a different country. Essence, the basic, fundamental quality of something. Example, to Nova, success was about finding fulfillment and making a positive impact, which she believed was the essence of success. Acknowledgement, recognition or acceptance of something as true or valid. Example, doctors and teachers may not receive as much public acknowledgement, but their work is invaluable. Contented, feeling satisfied or happy with what one has. Example, he was contented with his modest lifestyle and didn't feel the need to chase after wealth. Accomplishment, a successful achievement or completion of something significant. Example, finishing the marathon was one of his greatest accomplishments. Intentions, plans or goals that guide actions. Example, success, for Jemma, was about living with intention, doing things that align with your personal values. Frustration, a feeling of disappointment or annoyance when something doesn't go as planned. Example, she felt frustration when the project deadline was moved up unexpectedly.